G'day. I've come out to a place called Shanahan's Mountain in southern ACT, and about 10 years ago heard a story of a young fellow who had apparently had a fight with his parents, got into his vehicle with some camping gear and came out here and camped in the car park. And as the story goes, I think it was the second night he was here, had a huge commotion going through the bush around him and breaking of branches and noises, and then suddenly he had rocks being thrown into his campsite. So with a bit of research, that is all the indications of what today we might call a yowie. So I thought I'd take some video. I'm going to be here until tomorrow morning, and we'll see what happens as it goes along. Having trouble with the front facing camera on this trip up, so it just came up to the top of Shanahan Mountain Lookout. It's about a 1.5 kilometre walk up and another 1.5 kilometres back down, but I'll have to sort this camera out when I get back to camp. Righto, I fixed the camera focus problem, but this is the view off Shanahan's Mountain. Like I said, I'm up in this area to spend the night down in the car park. It's just wilderness really from where we're camped to, as you can see off in the distance, the hills just roll on and roll on and roll on. It's a lot of wilderness out there. There's a creek down the bottom of this mountain on this side, and there doesn't seem to be any water on the side where we're camped, but yeah, impressive view, lovely day. Termite nest taking over that tree.
Holes in it?
It's an old tree, old tree.
Up here? Yeah, that's coffee.
Yeah, cockatoo. You can see where it's gone in there to get the grub out, or whatever it is that was in there. But it is interesting that people do say that yowies bite into trees as well.
Yeah.
But this is definitely cockatoo.
Yeah. Can't see the debris on the ground though. It must have been done a while ago.
Yeah. Oh, it looks fairly.
Oh yeah, there's a bit. Oh yeah, just under the leaves there. There's a bit.
Oh yeah.
Just there.
Oh.
Underneath there, there's a bit.
Yeah.
That's it. On the peak of the tree.
Okay. A remnant of the pastoral past of Shanahan's Mountain. An old barbed wire fence. Middle of nowhere. It's been a long time since that fence was used. Right, had a pleasant afternoon. Did the lap up in Shanahan's Mountain. We've just been spending a few hours just sitting around, basically keeping hydrated and telling stories. Sun's starting to go down. It'll be dark in an hour or two, and I've got a few things planned for tonight. One involves a FLIR camera he'd activate the camera and see what's going on around the area. But anyway, I'll take more video as the night goes on, and if anything pops up interesting, hopefully I'll capture it.
Because tracking anything, movement is the biggest enemy. That's
For an animal,
Yeah.
the biggest giveaway.
yeah. I mean, these birds or whatever, you never see anything unless they.
Well, moon's up. It's very still, deadly still. There's no wind, there's no noise. Very quiet. So the plan is to sit around in the car park and see if anything comes to us, is what happened to the fellow that tells us he's been had an encounter at this spot. But all up, it's pretty thick. But anything walking on the anything walking on the ground will make noise. But so far there's only been wallabies.
Not even one twinkle of eye shine or anything.
No birds, no possums,
No pigs, no dogs.
no pigs, no dogs.
Oh, the pigs will be downstairs too. They like to be around the water.
And Aldi's specialism?
Yeah, $20.
Gee.
I don't know how they do it.
Make it for the price, huh?
Yeah. Oh, well, that's it. Calling it a night. Very quiet tonight. Nothing happened. But still very quiet. It'll be another 6 hours or so before the sun comes up. So if anything happens that wakes me up, I'll record it. See you in the morning. Good morning. It was a quiet night. Very quiet. Fog rolled in this morning. It's just cleared. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day. But as for anything coming into the camp and throwing rocks in, as happened to the young fella 10 years ago, nothing like that happened. But it's a beautiful little spot, a lovely place to come for a walk, and but no yowies.